Okay, Shaun, you're not long back into the job. Can you tell us about joining back up with Torquay United again?
No, it's a new challenge. Like I think I said on the report before, it's a challenge for me. It suits me where I am in my career. It's a challenge, of course, but it's something that I'm looking forward to.
Okay, we're at TA with some of the age groups tonight. Can you give us a general sense of training on a night like this?
The syllabus tonight is denying and restricting space. Now, with that, that's quite an ab-lib sort of thing, but in that session, I'm expecting the coaches to be a little bit more liberal in what they do and express themselves. So it's doing a little bit to that, but I'm not really I'm focused on them doing that well, but also other attributes like their technique and skills, etc.
And what's the response been like from the coaches?
Very positive. I think I did have it. Well, I know I've had a chat with everyone, and I've put them at ease. Whatever. It is not easy. They are part-time coaches, so I've almost trying to give them the confidence that I want them really just to enjoy themselves, do the session the best they can. The most important thing, hopefully, that the boys will enjoy the session that they're doing.
Just give us a general sense of training on a training night.
Different age groups. I mean, the first age group you'll see from 5 till 6 are the younger ones, and then there's another age group after that, the 8s and 7s and 8s, then the 9s and 10s, then we've got the 11s, and the 12s and 13s, and obviously we finish off with the 14s, where obviously the 15s and 16s train on the Thursday night. So it's quite in depth. We try to, obviously they all got good areas, whatever. Numbers are very good, and we'll continue that with the sessions. And like I say, they're mainly here, the younger ones are here for an hour, the older ones are here for an hour and a half, and within that I'm asking them, like I say, to be in depth. Yes, so they got to fit the syllabus that we're asking, but like I said before, we want them to obviously do other things, but put that into that topic.
We're still building up the academy, aren't we? What sort of challenges do you face?
I think the challenges are, no respect to Plymouth and Exeter being where they are, and we are where the situation we are. All I think locally, I like to think local boys will come here and give themselves a chance. Yes, we're dictated a little bit above us, whatever, but there will be a centre of some sort here, development, and that's why I'm here.
How is it decided what sort of training is given to the age groups in terms of the syllabus? Can you just give us an idea of that?
It's a very in-depth syllabus, like it would be at any academy. So we go through all the depths of attacking, defending, and midfield player, as they say, transition, and all that will be done over a season.
And what have you made of the players so far?
The players, I mean, we appreciate. I'm here the majority of the time to obviously assess the coaches, but there's times, which has been already, where coaches not been able to make it, and I've stepped in and I've taken an age group, and I think that's quite key. I quite enjoy that, and also get a feel for the players that I've got, and I know I like to think we'll improve as we go along.
Okay, facilities sometimes at this time of year can let us down.
Yes.
What do we face with things like that?
I think you hear from the first team. I think even today they struggle to find an area to train. We've got to appreciate these months around us are very susceptible to weather, and I think we have a problem with that with our training and our matches. I think parents have got to appreciate we endeavour and try to get these games on, but under the conditions sometimes it is inevitable that we cannot make the fixture due to the weather.
And what sort of efforts are made if a match isn't on? What sort of efforts go into replacing that with something else?
If a game is off, we'd try to play, obviously do a training session, but parents should be aware also if the game's off, there's a good chance the training would be off as well. But we are trying to endeavour, and we are looking at all the other options. But like I say, it's just where we are. Facilities will always be, but we're not the only club to suffer from these situations.
Okay, Shaun, tell us a little bit about the mentality you're trying to build in terms of, is it winning games, is it development? Tell us about
that. In my role, and with the roles I've been of late in academies with Exeter City and Plymouth Argo, it's mainly been, as I see it, me as a coach developing whatever. It is important, yes. We know down the road Plymouth are in the FA Youth Cup, and that's a fantastic achievement. But at the end of the day, it's getting, as I see it, it's getting players through to represent their first team if possible. And I know you've got that winning edge, but that will come over time, whatever. Yes, winning and losing, the scale of winning and the scale of losing. You could have if a team has played well and they've lost a game, I think, yeah, you're disappointed that you don't get the result, but it's always, as I see it, it's always for me, is to developing a player, making him a better player.
Is it about giving them the tools first, and then that mentality, that winning mentality, is an add-on and something that the player can bring themselves as well?
For sure, and I think they do that when they actually maybe go in that home team dressing room, whatever. Yeah, you see all age groups wanting to win, and it is, to me, it is maybe society with the football on the TV and all things like that. It's all about winning, winning, winning. Yes, but you can win in lots of ways, whatever. But I think in my role in academy coaches and the centre of excellence coaches, their job is to develop individuals and teams and make them better. If you've done that, then you've had a success. If it needs another coach after you to take them the next step further, then so be it. And that's always been my view when developing players.
What about technique? Has there been greater emphasis on technique over the last 20 or so years? How's that changed?
I think at times it's been lost a little bit. I think. I mean, I've noticed it more coaching, no respect to here and all the clubs I've been before. I think they need to be technically better, and it's easy to say I did play, and people will say I wasn't that technically, but I improved technically. I know I did. The clubs I went to, and people have said that. So if I've managed to improve technically, that's why I always like to see someone with a ball and manipulating the ball and things, and knowing that's what you play with. I mean, it's a crying shame that we have. There's people are either left or right-footed maybe, and they should be two-footed. I know that's a big ask sometimes, but really, you're a professional footballer, and you need, if you get that to those teams, you need to be developing all aspects of your game.
So tell us about your remit for improving things as it goes on.
Really is to improve the standard first off of the coaching, and hopefully they improve. We all know the added thing, if coaches do improve, they might go elsewhere, but we've got to try and keep our coaches the best we can, and if we do that, that's our first step, and then obviously bring more boys in as we go along, and hopefully find that there's a channel to the first team. I mean, I think everyone has been aware of on the website of Mr. Osborne's intentions that he wants an academy here, and over a 5-year plan. That will take time, as we all know. So we're on that first bit of the journey, and it is obtainable. It's just obviously small steps, really.
Well, Shaun, thanks for joining us, and I'll let you get back on with the night.
Thank you very much. Thank you.